Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got some pre-1961 Apba Bats League play here. It is April 21st, 1955, and the New York Giants traveling to Pittsburgh. And on the first game of a three-game series against these Pirates, let's take a look at the Giants starting lineup. Leading off, playing second base is Frankie Frisch. Batting second and playing third is Freddie Lindstrom. Batting third, playing first base is Bill Terry. Batting fourth, playing center field, Willie Mays. Batting fifth, playing left field is Mel Ott. Batting sixth, playing right field is Ross Youngs. Batting seventh and doing the catching is Walker. I got Cooper. No, that's wrong. I didn't think so. Thought Roger was in there catching. So we'll have Roger in there catching. Oh, what happened there? Just a second. Didn't see that. So Bresnahan will be catching. And batting seventh. Sorry about that. And you got batting eighth, playing shortstop is Travis Jackson. And batting ninth on the mound for the Giants is Carl Hubbell. And now the starting lineup for the hometown Pittsburgh Pirates. Leading off, playing shortstop, Hornus Wagner. Batting second, playing center field, Bob Warner. Batting third, playing right field, Fred Clark. Batting fourth, playing left field, Ralph Kiner. Batting fifth, playing second base, George Grantham. Batting sixth, playing third base, Pie Trainer. Batting sixth, playing first base is Gus Sir. Batting eighth, doing the catching is Johnny Gooch. And batting ninth and on the mound for the Pirates is Babe Adams. Let's get down here to Pittsburgh and get this game started, folks. Frankie Frisch is going to lead it off. He's batting 167. He is 2 for 12 early in this season with no homers and no RBIs. This will be Babe Adams' first start. And let's see what year this is for Babe. This is Babe's 1913 season. As Clinton Parks joins us, Charge is right. And Babe Adams in 1913 had a 21-10 record. He pitched in 43 games, started 37 of them, and had a 2.15 ERA. And here's the first pitch to Frankie Frisch. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. And that'll be out number one. One up and one down here in the top of the first. And Freddie Lindstrom comes up to the plate now. Freddie's batting .083. He's 1 for 12 on the season. One home run, though, and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Freddie. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Clark in right field. That'll be out number two. 2 up and 2 down. Brings up Bill Terry now. Nobody on. Terry's batting an even 200. He's got a homer and 2 RBIs. And that's going to be the third out. That's a fly ball this time out to Kiner in left field. And 1, 2, 3 goes the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll have Hornus, Clark, and Kiner do up here for the Pirates. And Hornus Wagner's batting a 300, no homers, and 2 RBIs. He'll be facing Carl Hubbell. This is Hubbell's first start of the year. And this is his... Let's see what year this is for Carl. 1933. He pitched in 45 games, started 33. Excuse me. He was 23-12 with a 1.66 ERA and had 5 saves. Oh, they're awesome, Clinton. Yeah, keep them coming, bud. Yeah, keep them coming. Clinton Parks is putting his box scores up on the Facebook page, guys. So go check it out. Awesome stuff. So here's the pitch to Hornets. He get on and get something started here for the Pirates. That's going to be a fly ball out to Young in right field. That'll be out number one. One up and one down. Brings up Paul Warner. And can Paul get aboard here with one out? He's batting 500. He's 5 for 10. No homers and no RBIs. And that's going to be a base on balls. The Pirates will take it. First base runner of the game. So Paul walks on down to first. That brings up Fred Clark. And Fred is batting 222, no homers and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Fred. Can he keep this merry-go-round going? And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes out Clark for the first strikeout for Hubble. And it brings up Ralph. You're a Giant fan. This ain't who you want up to bat with somebody on. He's batting 333 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And that's going to be a pop up down to third. Lindstrom's out in shallow left field, makes the catch. The Pirates strand one. We go to the top of the second. It's nothing. And the Giants will have Mays, Ott, and Young due up here in the top of the second. Willie's batting 400, 2 homers, 3 RBIs on the year. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Grantham's got it. He fires over to Gus. And that'll be out number one. And now Mel Ott steps up to the plate. Ott off to a slow start, but it's early in the year. He's batting up 091 on the season. And he has no homers and no RBIs. He's 1 for 11 as we hit the camera, but not anymore. That's a double in the right field. So Mel Ott with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up Young, the runner in scoring position. These Giants are one tough-ass team. They are loaded for bear, both pitching and at the plate. You got Young up now, batting 333, no homers and no RBIs. Let's change this stadium here. Change the stadium around. That way you can actually see the second baseman and the shortstop and whoever's on at second. Move the second baseman over some. Move the shortstop over some. And that should do it. And we'll get back to the game here. With Young at the plate and a runner down at second. There we go with the housekeeping. And we should be able to see it a little better there. Yeah, a little better. So Ott down at second, Young at the plate. Young's batting 333, no homers and no RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out the right field. And Ott doesn't have very good speed. Young's got a good arm out there. And that's going to be a re-roll the dice. 6, 44, 12, 21. He's going to stay put. He's not going to run himself out here. Make the third out at third. So now you got Bresnahan coming up to the plate. And Roger is batting .333. He's got a homer and 1 RBI. Here's the Bresnahan. And that's going to end the inning. That's going to be a ground ball down the second. And he's going to fire over to first for out number 3. The Giants strand 1. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score. We got Grantham, Trainer, and Gus Surdu up here. Grantham's batting .286. He's got a homer and 1 RBI. And that's going to be a pop-up rather down to, I think, second. Yep, that's a pop-up down the second. And that'll be out number 1 for the Pirates. And Trainer comes up now. Pie gets something going. He's batting .286 on the year, with no homers and no RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out the maze in center field. He makes the catch for out number 2. As you can see, the Giants coming scheduled. They got 2 more games here in Pittsburgh. Then they travel east in Pennsylvania and go play 2 games against Ken Castro's Phillies. And then they go on the road to play St. Louis, which is probably the worst team in the National. Well, nah, I wouldn't say the worst. They're pretty good. Gus is now, this is Gus's 8th at bat. He's 0 for 7. So he's looking for his first hit. And not going to happen this time. That's going to be a swing and a miss. And Carl strikes him out. Yeah, it's a quick 1, 2, 3 inning for the Pirates. We go to the top of the third. It's still nothing. We got the bottom part of the order due up here for the Giants. Jackson, Hubbell, and Frisch, top of the order. Jackson's batting .200 on the season. No homers and 1 RBI. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. So Jackson gets aboard here with the leadoff single. And I'll bring up Carl Hubbell. This will be his first plate appearance of the year. And they're going to ask him to lay down a bunt, try to get Jackson in the scoring position. And in 1933, Carl Hubbell batted a .183. He had a homer and 12 RBI. So they're going to ask him to lay down the bunt here. And that's going to be a foul ball. That'll be 2 strikes on him. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still asking him to bunt. And on a 35, that's going to be bunted right in front of the plate. Johnny comes up with it. He's going to fire down the first. His only play with Grantham covering, and that'll be out number 1. That brings up Freddie now, or Frankie rather, with a runner down at second. Frisch up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. And he grounded out the short. Can he get the run in here and give the Giants a 1-0 lead? And that'll be a base on balls. Adams walks Frankie. So we got runners on first and second. And now Freddie's up. Lindstrom comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's off to a slow start this year. Only 1 hit. He flew out the right his first time up. And now reverse curse. He gets a hold of this one after Freddie's off to a slow start. He drives that ball in deep center field, and it is a deep center field out there, that's for sure. Let's make sure. Yep, he doesn't turn that into a home run. So that's going to be a double in the center field. And Frisch, with his speed, probably going to come around the score from first. Mays has got a decent arm, not great, decent arm. And Frisch is going to score with no throw. So Lindstrom with a 2 RBI double. And the Giants are up 2-0, folks. And this is how it goes with these Giants. They can pile them on quick. So now you got 1 out, a runner down at second, and it's 2-0. Bill Terry's up. He's 0 for 1 today. He flew out the left, and that's going to be against the 18. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Will the runner stay at second? That's going to be a pop-up down the second, out in shallow left field. Pop-up down the third, rather. Shallow left field. And that'll be out number 2. Now it's up to Willie Mays to add some insurance runs here. He's 0 for 1, grounded out the second his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. And that'll end the inning as Hornets fires over to first. But the Giants scored 2 on the 2 RBI double by Lindstrom and take a 2-0 lead coming into the third. Bottom part of the order due up here for the Pirates. You got Johnny Gooch, Adams, and then back to Hornets at the top of the order. And Johnny's batting .250 on the year. He's got no homers and only 1 RBI, but it's early. And that's going to be I didn't put Hubbell's, darn, I got this all messed up. I didn't put Hubbell's master game symbol in here. Give me a second here, a little more bookkeeping. A little more bookkeeping. Here's a 20. A 20. All righty. So against the 20, that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Oh, it's got that for out number 1. And that'll bring up Adams now. This will be Adams' first plate appearance of the year. And in 1913, because we don't need no stinking DH, Adams batted .289, no homers and 13 RBIs. Can he help his own cause here, folks? No, that's going to be a ground ball down. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Carl strikes him out for out number 2. And that'll bring up Wagner now. And Wagner is 0 for 1 today. He flew out the right hit first time up. And that's going to be an infield hit. Close play at first, but Hornets beats the throw from down at third from Freddie. And he's aboard here with 2 outs. And with 2 outs, old Hornets is going to be taking off. A 52 or lower, he's going to get in scoring position here with a stolen base. And he's in there safely. So Wagner still second. Now the Pirates has got a runner in scoring position for Paul Warner with 2 outs here. Can Paul drive in Hornets? A single of scoring. And Paul walked his first time up. And that's going to be against a 19. That is going to be a single in the right field. And with Hornets' speed, he should score easily from second here. He's going to score without a throw. So nice job of stealing and getting in scoring position. They cut the lead in half. It's now 2-1 San Fran, or rather New York. New York. They're in New York, Dwayne. Get that through your head. That brings up Fred Clark now. Let's see if Paul will stay, put it down there at first. And here's the pitch to Clark. He's over one. He struck out his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball in the right field. Young makes catch to end the inning, but the Pirates score one and get this lead to 1 run. It's 2-1 Giants. As we go to the top of the fourth, we'll have Ott, Young, and Bresnahan due up here. Mel doubled his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to right field. 32 and a 2 is probably going to be fielding column 2. Just barely fielding column 2. And that's going to be a single in the right. Clark can't quite get to it. So that's a leadoff single by Mel Ott. He's having a good game. He's 2 for 2. Leadoff batter aboard here. And that'll bring up Young. Young's 0 for 1 today. He flew out the Clark his first time up. Here's the pitch to Mel. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first. 53 and a 4. That'll be fielding column number 2. And that's going to be a single holding on Mel Ott. That'll be a single in the right field. So just like that, here comes the Giants now. First and second and nobody out. And Bresnahan up to the plate. Bresnahan's 0 for 1 today. And he grounded out the second. The Pirates will take that and try to turn 2 here. And that's going to be 2 balls and no strikes on Roger. Can he take advantage of the 2-0 pitch? And that's going to be 19 and a 7. And that's going to be a single in the left field. And Ott doesn't have great speed, but Ralph doesn't have a great arm. So he's probably going to score here. So Mel's going to score without a throw. And Young will probably hold up at second. And he is, with nobody out. So that's going to be an RBI single. So the Giants get that run right back, make it a 2-run ball game, and it's still first and second, and nobody up. And that'll bring up Travis Jackson, and he's 1 for 1 today. Here's the pitch to Travis, and he gets a hold of this, and this is what I'm talking about, folks. Here comes these Giants, and that ball is high. That ball is far. That ball is gone, folks, down the left field line. Home run, Travis Jackson. And just like that, it's 6-1. These Giants can pour it on quick. And still nobody out here in the fourth. Carl Hubbell up to the plate. And if Adams doesn't have his head on straight, he grooves one. Carl could take him deep also. Hubbell had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out the left field. Ralph's got this one for out number 1. That brings up French. Old Frankie is 0 for 1. He's grounded out to short and walk. And that's going to be another base on balls. Adams is struggling. That's going to get the bullpen up now for sure. And Lindstrom's up now. He is 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI double and flew out the right. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Can they turn 2 is the question. Nope, the only play will be over to first. Grantham throws over to Gus. That'll be out number 2, but now you got another runner in scoring position for Bill Terry. And Terry is 0 for 2. He has flown out the left, popped up the third. And he's going to fly out to Clark in right field to end the inning. But the Giants score 4, 3 of them on the Travis home run. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 6-1 New York. You got Ralph, Kiner, Grantham, and Trainer due up here. Can they get some of these runs back? Ralph popped up the third his first time up. And that ball is high. How far is this one going to travel, folks? That is the question. And that ball is launched into deep center field, no doubt about it. Ralph Kiner with his second home run of the year makes it 6-2. And that brings up Grantham now. George is 0 for 1. He popped up the second. And he gets a hold of this one. And all of a sudden, Carl Hubbell is throwing watermelons up there. And that's going to be a double in the right field. And just like that, the Giants in a little bit of a pickle here. And the Pirates' bats are coming alive. And up to the plate steps Trainer. He's 0 for 1. He flew out the center. Can he keep this merry-go-round going here? Against a 20 and an 11, and he will. That's going to be a single in the left field. And with nobody out, Grantham's going to stop at third. So it's first and third now. And the merry-go-round keeps going, and here comes Gus. And Gus is off to a slow start here, but all will be forgiven if he can get a hit. He's 0 for 8, looking for his first hit of the year. And it's not going to happen. That's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Willie Mays is out there. And I may be deep enough. Maybe deep enough to score him. Mays has got a cannon out there. So let's see here. 56. 32. 32. 62 or lower, and he's safe at home. And just safe, and Bresnahan is jumping up and down. Swears he put the tag on him. The ump says he's safe. And just like that, they cut the lead in half, folks. It is now 6-3. New York. And Johnny Beach comes up to the plate now with a runner down at first and 1 out. And Johnny is 0 for 1. He flew out the left his first time up. Here's the pitch to Johnny. As you can see, the Giants are 2-1. They got 17 strikeouts as a pitching staff, have walked 9, have 5 doubles and 1 triple. The Pirates are 1-1. They got 8 strikeouts as a pitching staff, 3 walks, have 6 doubles and 3 triples. And here's the pitch to Johnny. And Johnny hits that down the third. Are they going to go around the horn is the question. And actually, that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Johnny strikes out for out number 2. And here comes Adams. Can Adams help his own cause? The Babe is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. And that's going to be another swing and a miss as Hubbell strikes him out in the inning. But the Pirates score 2, cut the lead to 6-3. We go to the top of the 5th. You got Mays, Ott, and Youngs due up. And Mays is 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out the second and the short. And that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Connor's got it. Ralph makes the catch for out number 1. Here comes Mel Ott. Mel's off to a good start today. He's 2 for 2. He's singled and doubled. And that's going to be the first time they get him out. That's going to be a comebacker to the mound. And Adams throws over to Gus for out number 2. And here comes Young. Can the Pirates have a 1-2-3 inning? As Young's is 1 for 2. He's flown out the right end single. and that's going to be a ground ball down to Grantham. He fires over to Gus. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's still a 3-run game. We got the top of the order due up here for the Pirates. Wagner, Warner, and Clark. Horness is 1 for 2 with a stolen base and came around to score. Blew out the right his other time. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He's going to strike him out. That'll be strikeout number 6 for Hubbell. Paul Warner at the plate now. And Paul's 1 for 1. He's walked and had an RBI single. And he's going to do more than single this time, I believe. He squares this one up, folks. And that ball is blasted into left center field. And that's going to be a triple for Paul. So the Pirates now with 1 out got a runner down at third. Giants with a 3-run lead will play back for the out. Fred Clark is up. He is struck out and flew out the right. Here's the pitch to Fred. And he gets a hold of this one, folks, and puts some pop behind it. That ball is hit into orbit out in center field. That ball is high. That ball is far. That ball is going. Home run. Fred Clark makes this a 1-run game. Just like that, the Pirates are back in this game. Didn't see this coming. The way Hubbell was pitching. But the last 2 innings, wheels are starting to come off the cart. And here comes Ralph Kiner. He homered his last time up. It's 6-5 now. And that's going to be a pop up down the second. And French makes the catch for out number 2. And Grantham comes up to the plate. And George is 1 for 2 with a double his last time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Ott. That'll end the inning. But the 2-run homer makes this a 6-5 ball game. We go to the top of the 6th, and we got a game again, folks. We got the bottom part of the order due up here for the Giants. Bresnahan, Travis, and Hubbell. Bresnahan's having a good game. He's 1 for 2. Had an RBI single his last time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to right field. Clark's got it for out number 1. And Travis Jackson, he's homered in this game, folks. Travis having a great game. He's 2 for 2. A 3-run homer and a single. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. They finally figure out how to get Travis out. That's 2 up and 2 down. Here's Carl Hubbell. Again, you can't groove one, or Carl can take you deep. He's 0 for 1. He had a bunt, and he's thrown out to left. And that's going to be a fly ball again out to Kiner. Ralph makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 6-5 New York. We got Pod Trainer, Gus Sir, and Johnny Gooch due up here. Pie is 1 for 2, flown out and singled his last time up. And that ball is going to be hit down the second, and that's going to be an E4 on Frisch. So Pie's aboard here with an error. So the tying run down at first for Gus Sir. And Gus had a sacrifice fly his last time up. Still looking for that first base hit. And not going to happen this time. Well, maybe it's a 2-0 count. Can he take advantage of it? Here's the 2-0 count as we drop the dice. Makes this an official game. And that's going to be a ground ball down the Frisch. Can he make up for it in turn 2 here? And they will get the lead runner. He'll go down the second, but Gus is too quick. They don't get the out at first. So still runner down at first now with 1 out for Johnny. Here's Johnny. He is 0 for 2, flown out and struck out. And not anymore. That's going to be against a 20. That is going to be a fly out to left field. Mel Out's got it. Nice play by Ott. Robs Johnny of a base hit. And let's see here. Do we go to the bench? Adams, I think we do. I think it's time to go to the bench. Adam goes 6 innings. See who's going to come off the bench here. And Mazeroski's going to come off the bench. See if Maz can do something here. Hey, Robert, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, bud. So up to the plate steps Mazeroski. And this is Mazeroski's first plate appearance. 2 out, runner down at first in a 1-run game. Can Maz do something here? This is Mazeroski's 1958 season. He batted .275 in 58, 19 homers, 68 RBI. And that ball is hit hard, folks. This game may be tied. And that ball is against the lefty. That ball is hit into left center field. That's rolling around. And that's going to be an RBI triple for Mazeroski. And he ties this game up. It is 6-6. Nice piece of hitting by Mazeroski. We're back to the top of the order with a runner down at third and 2 outs for Wagner. And Hornis is 1 for 3. He has flown out, singled, stolen a base, and struck out. Can he give the Pirates the lead here? And no, that's going to be a ground ball down the second. That'll end the inning, but the RBI triple by Mazeroski ties this game up. Now let's see who's going to come in and pitch for the Pirates. What they got coming up here? You got top of the order here. Frisch, Lindstrom, and Terry. So you got a switchy, a righty, and a lefty. Let's see who they're going to go with here. They're going to go with French or Cooper, I believe. Cooper looks like he needs some rest, so we'll go with French. French is going to come out of the bullpen, bringing in the lefty. This will be Larry's first appearance of the season. And in 1933, he pitched in 47 games, started 35, was 18 and 13 with 1 save and a 2.72 ERA. He'll be facing the top of this Giants lineup, Frisch, Lindstrom, and Terry, with this game tied up at 6 apiece, trying to keep it that way. And Frankie's 0 for 2. He's walked twice and grounded out the short. 0 for 1, rather. And that's going to be against lefty. 17 on a 9. And that's going to be an infield hit. And just like that, the Giants get the go-ahead run down at first base. This lineup is potent. And that'll bring up Lindstrom. He is 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI double, flown out the right, grounded out the second. And that's going to be a fly ball out the center field for out number 1. And that brings up Bill Terry now. And Terry is 0 for 3. He has flown out the left, popped up the third, flew out the right. And that's going to be against the lefty, a 15 and an 8. And that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Ralph's got it for out number 2. So it's up to Willie Mays here. A leadoff single, still down at first, is Frisch. And Willie is 0 for 3. He has grounded out the second and short and flew out the left. And that's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. Don't want to groove a 2-0 pitch here. And now he just gets under it. Ralph's got just enough room out in left field, makes the catch. The Giants strand 1. We go to the 7th inning stretch. We got due up for the Pirates, Warner, Clark, and Kiner here in the bottom of the 7th. Paul's 2 for 2. He has a RBI triple. He singled and he has walked. Can he keep up this perfect game? No, that's going to be a swing and a miss. Carl strikes him out. That's Carl's 7th strikeout of the game. That brings up Clark now. And Clark is 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer his last time up. And they don't want no parts of him. That's going to be a base on balls. So now you got the go-ahead run down at first for the Pirates and Ralph Kiner. And how smart that was walking Clark. Ralph is homered in this game also. He is 1 for 3 with that solo homer. And that's going to be pitch 3. No, that's going to be a rare play. A 40 and a 13 with a runner at first. That'll be a 10. That'll be hit down the short. We'll need to re-roll the dice. 33, I'll be fielding column 1. Nice play down there by Jackson. Nice dive and stop. His only play will be down the first. So the runner will get in scoring position now with 2 outs. And can Grantham drive him in here and give Pittsburgh the lead. Grantham is 1 for 3. He has an RBI. No, he has a double. No RBI. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Hubbell strikes him out. We go to the top of the 8th, still tied up at 6 apiece. We got Ott, Youngs, and Bresnahan due up here against Larry. And Mel is 2 for 3. He has a double, a single, and grounded out to the mound the last time up. And that's going to be hit down the third. Pye's got it. He fires across the diamond to Gus for out number 1. Here comes Young now. And he is 1 for 3 today. He has singled, flown out the right, and grounded out the second. And that's going to be another ground ball down the third and another out. 2 ground balls to third, 2 outs, and it's all up to Bresnahan to get something going here in the 8th. And Roger is 1 for 3 with an RBI single. And that's going to be a base on balls. So now the go-ahead runs down at first. And Travis Jackson, who's already homered in this game, steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with that 3-run homer. He has also singled in this game, struck out his last time. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Clark. That'll end the inning. And the Giants strand 1. To the bottom of the 8th we go. And we got Pod, Trainer, Sir, and Gooch due up here, the bottom part of the order. Pye is 1 for 3 with a single, reached on an error, and flew out to center. And that's going to be against the lefty. That's going to be an infield hit. Pye gets aboard here with an infield hit. So again, the Pirates got to go ahead run down first. Gus Sir up. We know he's struggling here. So Gus is 0 for 2. He does have a sacrifice fly. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field for out number 1. And Johnny Gooch comes up to the plate now. And Johnny's 0 for 3 today also. He has flown out the left twice, then struck out. And that's going to be 2 balls and no strikes on him as ID. Jester joins us. I'm doing the whole season ID, playing every team, every game. Yep. Burr. Here is Gooch now with the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be against the lefty, a 23 and an 8. That's going to be a comebacker to the mound. He'll fire over to first, get the final out, second out. Let's see here. Does he fire over to first? Yep. Sony plays to first. Might not be. He's at 2. Let's get this straight. That'll be fielding column 1. He might get the lead runner here. Yep, he gets the lead runner. So nice job by Carl. He fires down the Jackson at second, gets the lead runner. We'll have a pitch hitter here for French. See who will come off the bench here. And Carey's going to come off the bench. Last pitch hitter had a triple. That was all Mazeroski to tie this game up. Can Carey come off the bench here and get a triple and put the Pirates in the lead here? That is the question. Oh, doing well, ID. How are you doing? Max is first plate appearance, and this is his 1925 season. He batted .343 in 25 with 5 homers and 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch to him, and that's going to be a rare play. A 21 on a 40 with a runner down at first. 19. That'll be hit down the first. We'll have to re-roll the dice. Terry's an excellent fielder down there, but that's going to be fielding column 3. First on air, runner to second. So that's going to be an E3. Gives the Pirates some life here still, folks, here in the 8th. That's going to put the runner in scoring position. So both pitch hitters, in a way, have done their job. Now you got first and second. Hornus Wagner up. One of the best hitting players in baseball history. Can he drive in a run here and give the Pirates a lead? Wagner is 1 for 4. He has flown out to right, singled, stolen the base, struck out, and grounded out to second. And that's going to be against the lefty, 21. And that's going to be a single in the left field. That's going to score Gooch with no problem. And Carey's going to stop at second. And just like that, the air bites him in the ass. And it's 7-6. And Paul Warner up now, still first and second. 2 outs here in the 8th. And the Pirates take a 7-6 lead. And we got Warner up. Paul is 2 for 3. He has walked, singled, tripled, and struck out his last time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the third. And he'll go over to second for the final out of the inning. But RBI signal by Wagner puts the Giants up 7-6. So we go to the top of the 9th. You got a pitch hitter for Hubbell, Frisch, and Lindstrom. So who's going to come out of the bullpen? Is it going to be the Deacon? I think it's going to be Face. Roy Face is coming out of the bullpen. The Face. Where's Roy at? There's Face. So we can Face, keep these Giants at bay. Save this game for Pittsburgh. See who's going to come off the bench here to Face. It's going to be Mike Delane. It's going to come off the bench for Hubbell. That'll be it for Hubbell today. So unless these Giants can come back and get the lead here for Hubbell, see what Mike can do to lead off this top of the ninth, trailing by 1. This is Face's first game of the year for the Pirates. This is his 1959 season. He pitched in 57 games, was 18-1, had 10 saves. And here we go. Mike Dillon up. He is batting 200, one homer, 1 RBI. Here's the pitch to Mike. And that ball is blasted. He gets a hold of this one, folks. Giants ain't done yet. That ball is high. That ball is far. How far is this one going to go is the question. And far enough. That's a home run in the right field. And this game is tied up. These freaking Giants are tough. Tough. I hate these stinking Giants. They're gonna be tough all year. So Mike comes off the bench. Face gives up a gopher ball. Welcome to the league, Roy Face. And just like that, it's a 7-7, folks. And back to the top of the order. And Frisch. Nobody on, no outs here in the ninth in a tie ball game now. And Frankie is 1 for 2. He's walked twice and grounded out to short. And that's going to be a pop up down the short. Hornets makes the catch for out number 1. Now you got Lindstrom due up here. And Lindstrom is 1 for 4. He's got 2 RBIs in this game. Can he get a hit here with 1 out? And that's going to be against the righty. Make him a 16. And that's going to be a pop up down the second. Just got under it. Graham makes the catch for out number 2. So Bill Terry's up now. With this game tied up at 7 apiece. And Terry is 0 for 4. So he's due, folks. He might be one of the few Giants. Him and Mays. How about that? Are any Giants without a hit? Here's the pitch to Terry. And he's still without a hit. That's head out to center field. Paul's got it for out number 3. But the pitch hit homer ties this ball game up. We got the lefties. Lefty, righty, and a lefty. So Antonelli's going to come out of the bullpen for the Giants. Yeah, I got these cards back 2 or 3 months ago, ID. This is the set isn't new. The set's been around forever. It's the pre-1961 bat set. If you like Appa, this is the card set to get. I mean, it's awesome. Definitely fun to play. The original 16 teams, best players on each franchise. All righty, this is Johnny Antonelli's first appearance of the year. And in 1954, he pitched in 39 games, started 37, was 21-7 with 2 saves with a 2.3 ERA. Can he keep this game tied for the Giants and give him a chance to win it in the top of the 10th? Or will the Pirates end this game in regulation? Clark is 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. Here's the pitch to Fred. And that ball is high. That ball is far. My ball is off the top of the wall out in left center. And Fred Clark, he's a brown-eyed, handsome man. He's turning for third. And he's in there with a lead-off triple. So just like that, the Giants got the winning run down at third and nobody out. Giants obviously forced to bring the infield in. And here's the man, Ralph Kiner. He is 1 for 4 with a solo homer. Oh, you take care. Thanks for stopping in, ID. Can Ralph end this game, folks? Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 40. Pass ball. Is he a PB2 or 3? He is a PB2 or 3. Let's wait a second here. It'll be a 42 with the team. Now, wild pitch 3. He's not. So we're going to the rare play. Rare play. We'll have to re-roll the dice. And a 13 on a 40. With a runner down at third. 13 on a 40 is a 7. That ball is hit out to right field. And Young is a terrible fielder. We'll re-roll the dice. This could be the game, folks. A 35 on a 1. If he's lucky, that's going to be fielding column 2. And nope, that's fielding column 3. What did I say? It was a 7. That's going to be a single in the right field. Ralph Kiner has just won this ball game for the Pirates. A walk-off single. The Pirates win it in the bottom of the 9th, 8-7. Didn't see this coming, folks. An 8-7 ball game and the Pirates winning it. Wouldn't have bet on that. Let's take a look at this box score. A walk-off single after giving up the home run. Crazy game. I love this bat set. Love this set. Didn't see the Giants losing this game. I'm sure the star's about to walk off. Yep. So the Giants, 7 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. One of them was a very costly error. You had Mel Ott 2 for 4. You had Jackson and Delane both hitting home runs. The Giants were 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position, left 5 men on base. Look at that top of that order for the Pirates. 1 through 4, 2 hits apiece. Hornets 2 for 5. Warner 2 for 4. Clark 2 for 4. Kiner 2 for 4. 2 for 5. You had home runs by Clark and Kiner. 3 triples, folks. Warner, Clark, and Mazeroski. The Pirates were very productive, 5 for 8 with runners in scoring position. and left 7 men on base. Carter Hubble, not at one of his best performances, goes 8 innings, gets a no decision, gives up 10 hits, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, walked 2, struck out 8, and gave up 2 home runs. Antonelli comes in, doesn't get an out, gives up 2 hits and a run. And for the Pirates, Adams goes 6 innings, gets a no decision, gives up 7 hits, 6 runs, walked 2, struck out 1, gave up the home run. Larry French comes in, pitches 2 nice innings, 1 hit, walked 1, and face doesn't pitch well in the ninth, gives up the home run to tie it, but gets the win. 1 hit, 1 run, and it was a homer by Mike. We'll take a look here at the standings. Ain't a lot to look at, but we'll take a look at them. Take a look at them here. And the Pirates and Dodgers and Braves all knotted up at the top of the pennant race. Cubs, Giants, and Phillies are a half a game back. Cardinals a game back, and the Reds a game and a half back. And you got Paul Warner hitting .500. Aaron with 4 homers and 12 RBIs leading the league. And of course, right now, the ERA leaders are going to be with 0. You got 2 pitchers with 2 wins and Don McMahon with 2 saves. Right now, Hank's leading in MVP voting, and Vance is leading in the Cy Young. I want to thank Clinton Parks for stopping by, and ID Jester. Check out ID Jester's great channel, folks. And Robert was in the house. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders, and on your way out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hit that like button and leave a comment. Until next time, y'all take care.